Hey, what's going on, everyone? My name is Nick. I'm with Moscoso General Construction. Today's date is June 4th, 2026. Working with Mr. Edward K. It's approximately 75 degrees out. We're at 11205 Greenbrier Preserve. I'm attempting to do a repair. Before I start on taking up any shingles, I do want to measure the shingle, and I just measured it actually down there, and it measured 37 inches by 4 inches or 5 inches in exposure right there. So I'm gonna measure the exposure right here. Now, in my experience, that does usually mean that this shingle is discontinued. Now, I know you guys asked for a repair attempt, so I'm going to attempt to do this repair on this shingle right here that's been underlined. Originally, I had one on the front of the roof, but I figured since the measurements were what they were, 37 inches by 5 inches, I was going to take a shingle off and send it over to ITEL to see if they have that product available. So I'm gonna take one off the back right here. So I'm gonna be very careful when I come up under these shingle to do this repair. As you can see, I have a roofing snake. I'm not lifting the shingle above 45 degrees. So try to be very careful with what I'm doing. As you can see right there, the shingle is beginning to tear slightly right there. And like I said, I'm moving very, very careful to not cause any additional damage. As you guys can see, there's my roofing snake right here. As you can see there as well, another corner piece is tearing on this shingle that's above here. Let me see how the mat's looking underneath. I don't want to lift it up 45 degrees, but as you can see, there's some mat transfer right there. So this seems to be hard to reseal down. Going right there, some right there. Now, I'm gonna, oh good, that was concealed in. Oh nice, we love when that happens. Nice and easy and reseal. Make sure I get all of it. Okay. Yep. Let's see here. This one too. It's nice and easy. Doesn't want to cause any additional damage. As you can see there, another tear is happening. Another tear just happened, guys, and you see that I'm not being hard on the roof. I'm moving extremely slow and careful. To make sure that no additional damage is happening. Right there, I don't want to go back over that spot. Another tear just happened, guys. Okay. Now I don't want to lift this up over 45 degrees. And there's one nail. Okay. As you see, another tear is happening right there. And I'm being very careful, guys. There's another nail right there. You see it in there. I have my roofing stake on to make sure I don't pull any nails through. Like I said, moving very carefully to not cause any additional damage. Now, this roof is a little steep, so I'm trying to be as careful as possible as well on this roof while trying to maintain. There we go. Just a second nail. Oh, almost dropped it. So usually I have another cameraman out here, but he called in sick, unfortunately. So we're doing this one again solo. Now lifting at 45 degrees, guys. You see that nail right there? And I'm trying not to, like I said, cause any additional damage. You can see that's the third nail. Moving right along. Now you see the tearing going on, tearing in that corner, tearing in that corner. Now, this is just the first, shingle on the top that we're moving. Oh, that one got pulled through. That one got pulled right through. Now I don't want to move it 45 degrees. Come on. And I got my roofing snake doing good work. Moving very carefully, guys, again, not to cause any additional damage. The nails are this one. Here we go. Here we go. There's that one. And as you can see, the tears going on the side here. You see the tear right there. Again, guys. Definitely not trying to cause any extra damage. But you guys can see that subsequently there is damage going on. There we go. Sorry, guys. You can see not lifting up above 45 degrees. Get the nail out. Okay. Sorry, guys. Trying to be as gentle and as make sure you guys can see everything is as smooth as possible. You see that nail right there? There we go. Let me take that sucker out. Moving right along. As you can see right here, guys, the tearing that's taking place. Tearing that's taking place. Now this is the damaged shingle right here. You see the wind creases. This is the shingle above it. Tear right there. Tear along the edges. All that granular loss going on. All the delamination of the shingle that's happening. Over here, we got the same thing. A tear right here. A tear right there. And I haven't even went underneath those to get the nails out yet. So I'm gonna keep going for a minute longer, but if it causes any more additional damage, then I'm gonna have to call it quits, guys. Here we go. There we go. There's that now. And a couple more, and I don't want to lift this thing up too much. Like I said, to cause any actual damage, man. But unfortunately, oh shoot, very frustrating. Yep, don't want to lift it up 145 degrees, but I heard that, guys. That's the pop right there. Another shingle that is becoming this sealant band that's breaking away. Here's the last nail, guys, by the way. There we go. Like I said, being very careful not to cause any additional damage. Oh, sorry, a lot, guys. One more nail. Sorry about that. Here we are. Last nail right there, guys. And there we go. Like I said, don't want to lift this thing up more than 45 degrees. Whew. Now, as you can tell, what's happened, you know, based off taking the shingle out and trying to do a repair, it's caused tears, it's called delamination, it's called the granule loss, it's called sealant breakage, mat transfer, unable to, you know, reseal properly, it's called nail pops. I mean, tear right there again, guys, tear over here. So at this point, I'm gonna measure the area again, and I took the shingle off, but I'm gonna have to stop this repair, and I'm gonna have to say it's a failed repair attempt because of the you know, the nature of what's going on here with how everything is moving, the collateral damage that's being taken place based off the condition of the roof. As you can see, there's 37 inches again. You see that's gonna be hard to reseal down, guys. As you can see, the mat transfer is taking place right here. Right here, you saw I was moving very gentle, but there's 37 inches again. And that exposure is 5 inches right there. So it's likely to be discontinued. I'll check back with the adjuster on this and the homeowner to see what they want to do as far as the next steps to see if this product is available, so we can get these repairs done. I hope you guys have a great day. Once again, I'm Nick with Moscoso General Construction. Thank you.